just stayed in bed. They're stopping again. We're gonna be late. It's not like we even want to work anyways. Why does this always happen? It's just another day. Let's just get through it. Oh, they make it look so easy. You know, if you weren't so useless, you'd probably do it too, but instead, here you are stuck on a cubicle wasting your life away for a few pennies, just like everybody else. Quite depressing, isn't it? Yeah. No one even notices us. Honestly, if we disappeared, would anybody care? I don't think I belong here. Where would you even go? You think you can do better than this? Let's just get home. Hide under the covers. Maybe tomorrow won't hurt as much. Look at all this nonsense.
Huh?
You've been searching so far outside yourself, but all along the door was within.
Who are you? Why are you in my dream? What are you talking about?
I am you. I'm the you you've forgotten was there. I'm here to remind you of your own ability to be happy and create that you have forgotten. I'm here to show you the peace in silence. Now, why don't you sit with me and listen to the flow of the water?
But everything feels so loud.
Then listen deeper. Beneath the noise, there is a river. You don't need to fight the current. Only float. Let go of becoming. Be here. Witness. Feel. That is enough for now.
I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, everything I do falls apart. I feel stuck, like my life is never gonna get better. I just want to end it all, but then I don't. I have nowhere to go, but being here is too hard as well. What did I do to go through this? Why is the world so unfair?
Go on, child. Let it all out. Blame everyone and everything else. If you must, I'll just sit and listen.
I do blame everyone. My parents, God, school, everyone who left, everyone who didn't see me. I just wanted to be loved and they never gave it to me. I kept trying to prove myself, but I also sabotaged everything because deep down, I didn't believe that I was worth it. I just hate myself.
Why do you think these things have happened?
Because I deserved it. Because I wasn't good enough.
That's where you're wrong, my child. These beliefs, they are why you have ended up here.
What do you mean?
This is the part you're missing and will continue missing over and over again. You're hoping for an answer, for a savior, for a light at the end of the tunnel, for a way out of this life you never even asked for in the first place. And yet, you feel like you're stuck. You obviously don't really want to end it, Or to be exact, you do want to end it. But what you want to end is not this life, but the misery you continue choosing to live by. And yet, instead of doing something about it, you keep going, video by video, short by short, book by book, as if your mind can't stop searching for some kind of hope or answer, something that will give your sad life some form of meaning. Then you ask yourself, is it truly all meaningless? Is it really so pathetic of an existence that none of it matters? You see philosophers like Albert Camus and Jean-Paul Sartre and wonder, what if they're correct? Then you want to go to someone to say something, but you stop yourself and you say, maybe I don't have it as bad as them. Or maybe you think you do have it worse than them. And now you're putting yourself down this ride of victimhood and self-pity, where all self-awareness is lost to a loop of suffering that, no matter how many times you try to escape, you end up right back where you started. At this point, you might as well see yourself as an emotional masochist, one whose torturer is everyone around them, because you don't want to admit to anyone that your only torturer is yourself. And wait, before the self-guilt or self-pity makes you run away from continuing to listen and you choose to wake up, I encourage you to stay. I will not give you the answers, but by the end of this, if you truly listen, you will answer the "why must I suffer" question for yourself. So, is life truly suffering, as Arthur Schopenhauer once said? So far, the answer has been yes. Happiness is fleeting. No matter how hard you try to outrun your reality through distraction, substances, people, or performance, the ache lingers beneath it all. But I said I wouldn't give you the answers, so treat this as a theory, a question to keep you company. Let that part of you that loves to overthink chew on that question and see if it doesn't wear itself quiet. What if life is both suffering and not suffering? What if both are the same?
What?
You swing from one side to the other, just like everyone does. For all suffering is equal, not because the stories are the same, but because the one who chooses to feel it chooses the meaning that it holds. You might say, but I didn't choose this, that it's someone else's fault, the world's fault, the injustice of it all. But, and I implore you, have you ever asked, truly asked, how you may have helped shape the world that you live in? Think back, just one moment, one thought. one tiny discomfort right before it all started to unravel again. Were you the one who subconsciously, or maybe consciously, asked for it?
I wonder what I would feel like if my life were like that. They always seem so overwhelmed. I wonder what it's like to be in their head. Wow, they're so cool and so brave. I wonder if I could be like them. Why do I feel like I'm missing something that everyone else has? Wait, I remember these things. I remember having my life turn into a roller coaster every time I was curious about what could happen.
The questions you've asked, even in innocence, carried a seed. Curiosity is sacred. But when you ask the universe for experience, it listens.
Wait, so you're saying I created all this? That my curiosity made this happen?
More like co-authored it. Maybe not to punish yourself, but to feel something real. To understand, to grow, to know. There is no shame in the path you've walked. But now, child, you must ask a new question. What do you want to create next?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I can even create what I wanted in the first place.
That's okay, little one. That is the purpose of living. Why don't I tell you a story about yourself? Imagine one day you look around, not just outside, but within. And suddenly, wow, so many voices, so many thoughts running wild. Kitsune is translating every word, action, behavior, but none of these words give you the answer you want. That cute little mind of yours, meant to be a helper, not a nuisance, has become misguided. It began placing everyone else's needs, including its own survival, above your own needs. It made you confused, scared, reactive, and at some point you started to believe that familiar voice was just a version of you couldn't control or escape. So what do you do? How do you face your Kitsune after depending on it for so long and falling for its traps over and over again? How do you tell it it's misguided when it'll call you dumb instead? You start by being kind. Not just to others, but to yourself, and to Kitsune as well. Become a good friend to yourself, and like any good friend, tell Kitsune when it's hurting you. Laugh when it's irrational if needed. But don't throw yourself into the lion's den just because Kitsune told you to do it.
But, I mean, how? How do I stop suffering itself?
You listen. Listen to the voices. Listen to your Kitsune. Watch them like an outsider, Don't silence them, laugh with them. Laugh at them and tell them what you want them to say. Be like the teacher you always needed, the parent you longed for. Kitsune? Kitsune is just little versions of you. Just tiny parts of you. Still waiting for someone to finally hear them out and understand them. They're waiting for you to embrace their pain like no one has done for you or for them. You hug them by listening, even if it's just an hour a day. Lay down. Let them speak. Speak back. Don't act like the adults who ignored you. Instead, act as a therapist who listens without judgment. Stop pretending you've got all the answers when you can't even differentiate yourself from your kitsune. Start letting them teach you why you're hurting. Then, find a way to process that pain. Listening is the first step. My, look at the time. Your alarm is about to go off. Before you wake, I have a request. Write a list. 2 sides. On one, all the good things you were once curious about that then happened. And on the other, all the painful things that you were also curious about that happened. If this is too hard, start by writing what happened and track back to a time in which part of you opened the curiosity door, even just slightly, for them to occur. Don't judge yourself. Just write. Then, once this is done, ask yourself, what kind of curiosity do I want to grow now? Don't make it perfect. Just write out anything you're curious about, good or bad. And as you look around and pay attention, you will see it happen. It may not be exactly what you thought it would look like, but if you wait for it and pay attention, it will all make sense one day. Join us again, or simply witness, but choose to look. Your life is waiting to be re-authored.
No, wait, I still have so many questions.